How do you deal with emotional overwhelm? I just wanted to make a quick video. This is something I've shared with my sisters and a couple close friends I know, and I wanted to share it with you and my son. When you hit a really, when something kind of happens, you suddenly find yourself in a certain circumstances, and then your emotions get triggered. And you're suddenly like in the middle of the storm. It's like something just went completely wrong. Something unexpected happened. You just got bad news. And what do you do in that situation when suddenly you're flooded with all these emotions and, chemicals in your brain? And how do you get from there and without spiraling down? Okay, so this is something that I've come to intuitively, and I wanted to share with you. First of all, number one is breathe, right? We know it, but just force yourself to take a slow, deep breath. That's like critical first step. You need to get yourself somewhere where you can relax or be alone before you're able to relax. So out here, like in nature, I live by the beach, or in the trees, is ideal. But anywhere in your car or just in a quiet corner in your bedroom, in the washroom, wherever you are, that you can just get to be by yourself where you can be alone. And then you want to just sit and breathe and just slow everything down and come back to your body. And basically, this is also feeling your feelings. So when you just sit there and you just allow whatever chemicals, feelings, emotions is going on, you allow yourself to just feel and be with it. Usually you'll cry, at least a few tears, at least a hot flush to your face. And that is exactly what you want. That is how you break the cycle of violence, to be honest, and don't just flip out and get mad at your kids or mad at your strangers on the street. You just sit and you just breathe and you feel all of it, and you allow yourself to let it. It will naturally let go if you'll just sit and just be in the storm and just sort of be still while the storm's going and realize you're not the storm. It's the emotion and the chemicals in your brain, and you're in the middle of it, and you just let that, and you cry or let tears fall and just feel it, and don't judge it and don't have to figure it out. You just, okay, interesting, wow, oh, there's that old story, oh, this is that old pattern, this always happens to me, okay, yeah, that's what I always think at these times. And just notice all of that and observe and just stay with yourself. This is where compassion comes in. Put your hand on your heart and just be like, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you, and stay with yourself. Then at that point, usually when you really do that quickly right away and just be with yourself, the emotion passes really quite it's always surprisingly swift, the way that it passes. And then at that point, and then you are going to say, I am open to this working out in my favor. I am open to the highest possible timeline. I am open to things being better than expected. I am open to the best case scenario. I'm just open to seeing things differently. I'm open to my highest good. I choose to believe that this is happening for me and not to me, and I'm looking for the way that this is happening for me. I don't understand right now, but I'm willing to be open to what I don't understand. And then sitting in that place, letting go, just expecting something to work out, or the highest good for yourself. You'll get a little idea, just something simple. You'll think, maybe I'll call that person, maybe I'll ask about that. Or it might just be, I think I'm just gonna sweep my floor and do my dishes. Or it might be, I need to start moving. I'm just gonna go for a walk. And then another idea might come. Whatever that little subtle, gentle, natural next step is, you take it. Or it might be, I'm gonna message that person, and then you think I don't really want to do that. Even if it's a little uncomfortable, awkward, or scary, this is expansion. So it's like contraction and then expansion. And this is how it's actually happening in your favor. The whole contraction and expansion is for you to move into what you've been asking for, whatever that is, whether consciously or subconsciously or both. You've asked for, I want more, I want to move, I want to make more money, I want to have a relationship. And then this is life giving you the contraction that leads to the expansion. So this process will take you through from unexpected, oh my gosh, I'm going into a contraction, to how to sort of work through it, just like you're birthing a child. For those of you who know, you're birthing the next expansion of you. So I know it sounds a little woo, but it's very scientifically proven and it's experientially proven. And I hope that serves you well. From my heart to yours, love you.